We're back again. And remember, I was telling you in the previous video how sick my mother was, and that I know now that she was having a miscarriage. The whole family was worried about her, and Daddy had called her brothers. They gave her a priesthood blessing, and the hemorrhaging did stop, but Mother was very sick and weak. I'm going to tell you now her side of the story. I've told you about how Mother and I moved our stuff out of the Bicknell house, and that it rained and rained and rained. Mother knew how the roads were always bad from Bicknell to Hanksville. Most of the way was dirt road, very muddy and slick. So she chose to go around through Salina. We went on I-70 to Green River. By the time we got to Salina, it had rained on us all the way, and it continued to rain even after we did finally make it to Green River. And Mother was making sure that I didn't go to sleep as I was the driver. She told me stories of her youth and her childhood. And one of the stories that she told me was about when she was sick, having a hemorrhage, and that Daddy had called her brothers to help him give her a blessing. She said that before he gave him the blessing, she realized that she was somewhere up in the air looking down on all of us who were kneeling around her bed. And she saw Aunt Edna out on the porch sobbing her heart out. Then Daddy gave her a blessing. And in that blessing, he promised her that she would recover and that she would have more babies. She remembers then that as he gave her the blessing, that she saw herself laying back in bed. And as soon as they stabilized her, Daddy put her in our vehicle and took her to Price to the hospital. And they went to the emergency room, and the doctor come running down the hallway and took her hand and said to Daddy something like, "You sure took your damn sweet time getting that woman here." And Mother did recover. One of the things that she said as she told me this account of her memories, she said that all of her family, she could see them kneeling around her bed. She did have 4 more children. She had that miscarriage after Dale was born, and then I became the 7th child after the miscarriage. I feel like that I lived that with my mother. And it was the sweetest thing to have my mother tell me her version when we were all so worried about her.